Dead by Daylight is more than a little bit of a grind. The current meta's perks are spread pretty far across the different characters, and if you're going to seriously compete at any level, you need them all. So when it comes to building up Bloodpoints, what's the most we can get? What are the best perks and add-ons we can take to get there? Let's find out. So, to begin with, if you max out all 4 categories, Objective, Boldness, Altruism and Survival for Survivors, and Brutality, Deviousness, Hunter and Sacrifice for Killers, you can earn up to a maximum of 32,000 BP per game. There are various offerings, perks and killer add-ons that alter Bloodpoint earns post-game. There are also offerings that give not only you additional BP, but your teammates too. So, obviously, you want everyone in the lobby to take a gruesome Gatto, which gives everyone in the game an additional 103% blood points. In total, this is 515% additional blood points. Without taking anything else and maxing out all 4 categories, that gives us 164,800 BP. But we can do better. For killers, they can take Barbecue and Chili for an additional 100% in all 4 categories, Beast of Prey for an additional 50% boost for the Hunter category, Distressing for a 100% boost in the Deviousness category, and Hex, Thrill of the Hunt for an additional 40%, also in the Hunter category. Those first 3 are all passive, but Thrill of the Hunt requires survivors to cleanse all totems apart from the Hex totem itself. That's not going to happen unless you're very, very lucky, but this is all hypothetical, so who cares? Our total? 615% to all 4 categories, totaling 196,800. A further 90% for our booster Hunter, totaling 7,200. And a further 8,000 for our booster Deviousness. That's 212,000 BP is the max you can get for a killer. For survivors, there are 4 perks that alter BP gains. No One Left Behind, granting 100% more in Altruism. Prove Thyself for 100% more for cooperative actions in any category, and We're Gonna Live Forever for 100% in all categories. Prove Thyself is the interesting one here. You can perform cooperative actions in Objective and Altruism, so that's an additional 100% in those categories only. All in all, that's 615% to all 4 categories, once again totaling 196,800. A further 100% boost to Altruism, totaling 8,000, and another 100% boost to Altruism and Objective, with Prove Thyself, totaling 16,000. The total? 220,800. That's right, theoretically, if you get a perfect game each time, it's survivors who can get more blood points than killers. The community is going to hate that conclusion. So here's the thing. What about daily rituals? You can only get 3 daily rituals at a time, and these are usually mixed between specific characters. But what if you only got the non-character specific rituals? For killers, that's potential 135,000 additional blood points for 1. Killing 1 survivor with a Mori or similar, 2. Chasing survivors for a total of 3 minutes, and 3. Completing 2 sacrifices. Easy in a single game. All in all, that brings our killer total to 347,000 blood points in a single game. For survivors, you're much more likely to get 3 rituals that you can complete at once, as only 4 of the 9 rely on a specific survivor. So, taking the highest payout rituals not specific to a survivor, you can gain a further 80,000 blood points for 1. Escaping and collecting 1 new item, 2. Repairing the equivalent of 3 full generators, and 3. Performing cooperative actions for a total of 180 seconds. Our new survivor total is 300,800. Shock! Horror! Killers are the king of BP gains once again. But wait. The archives. The highest payout both the survivor and killer can get from an archive challenge at level 4 is 60,000 BP. Our final theoretical totals are 407,000 for killers and 360,800 for survivors. Obviously, you're never going to pull off a perfect game and all of the requirements to max out these perks. Hopefully you can use this information for something, maybe trying to get one of those max totals, but I think your work's going to be cut out for you if you try.